afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Walt Disney World, and welcome back to the Magic Kingdom today. We came on over today to kind of see what's new happening at the Magic Kingdom. As a lot of you may know, the Magic Kingdom has a lot of construction happening with multiple attractions down, multiple expansions, multiple things happening. So we're going to check some of that stuff out today. Also, apparently they have brand new merch as well in the park, so we want to check all that out. And also, we missed that last week on New Pin Tuesday, so we're going to check that out as well. So make sure you do hang out with us today. So go around the park, seeing what's new, construction updates and all. I will say one of the really cool things like coming to the Magic Kingdom kind of this late in the day or even early in the morning is more recently now, since, I mean, it's been a few years since the closures have happened, but the Main Street vehicles are out way more frequently now than they used to be. So like there's the double-decker bus, there's one of the little vehicles. The only one I've not seen in a long time, and I don't know why you haven't seen it, is the fire truck. The fire truck used to be in the firehouse when the park reopened, but now it disappeared, and I thought that meant they were going to start using it. Still never seen it, so maybe one day it'll come back. Just don't know if it's going to come back or it's not going to come back. Just don't know. Alright, quick stop into the Emporium to check out some of the new merchandise they've got, including they've got all their springtime merch out. I didn't realize they did springtime merchandise. This springtime Pluto shirt is extremely cute. I like this a lot. And you got all of them dressed up in their bunny attire for spring and everything. And then park hopping, Walt Disney World. Okay, this Spirit jersey is so damn cute. So it's the Walt Disney World logo on the front, but on the back it's the Magic Kingdom. And it's like different characters and rides that are all here in the Magic Kingdom. That's a really cute, you can see it better there. And then they do have the new Fantasia series as well, where it says Most Magical Place on Earth. This is a super popular collection right now. So here's some more of the Fantasia collection, where it's the most magical place on Earth, like this little crossbody bag. It's really cool, actually kind of nice little hat as well. Just a simple little sorcerer's hat on top, says Walt Disney World on the side. Of course, like usual, always got some ears to go with it. Walt Disney World, these are like the basic ears, so $35 for these. Some really simple like Sorcerer Mickey ears, which actually are really cute. I kind of like this a lot. Very basic, very simple. I do love the fact that they've got the little cord on the front as well. They got a towel to go along with it, and they do look like they have a normal Mickey hat that matches the mini ears. So just as a heads up, the Emporium is still got some walls up in the back corner closer to Casey's Corner. So the Emporium is a little bit smaller than it usually is, and it's a little more congested in there. Even when it's not super busy, it's kind of congested in there right now as we speak. So it was kind of wild walking through there. And again, like I said, there's just walls in there because they're doing some updates, and apparently they're working their way all the way down the Emporium. So it's something to keep in mind if you're going to be going in there to shop. Alright, quick stop into the pin trading post to find out all the new pins, because they do have a lot of Cinderella pins just now debuted. So they do have their spring one, which is the Stitch one. Then they've got Mickey and Donald. This really cute Dumbo one is out. The spring one's been here for a while, but then because Captain America Brave New World just debuted, or just came out in theaters, they've got these two pins for it. And then this is the current series of the Winnie the Pooh 100 Acre Woods pin series that they have going on. I'll swing on over here to Big Thunder, because if you ride the steam train from here to Fantasyland, you can actually see a lot of the work being done on the ride, because they are completely retracking the ride and everything that goes with it. So, but this also helps because we do have a return to go back to go do Tron in a little bit. So this is just the quickest way to get there. really, since we're over here in Frontierland. But you can see they've got the crane still up, they've got all the walls still up. Quite a lot to do for this ride, and it's still going to be down for another 10 months? Something like that. It's not supposed to open until like next January. So it gives you an idea of how Tiana's is doing with the virtual queue. We literally pulled that up at 5 o'clock, and we were able to join the virtual queue. Really surprised that Tiana's has not gone to standby yet, because over in Disneyland, it's already started to, so. Oh look, the train's coming in right now.
Howdy, folks. If you're just joining us, a hearty welcome aboard. We're heading for our next stop, Fantasyland, before carrying on to Main Street, USA. Everybody stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs safely inside the train. And as always, keep an eye on your little ones. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuiden a los pequeños. Gracias. There it is, Big Thunder Mountain. Now, normally, folks around here have a one-track mind for gold. But mine seems to have been derailed. They've been working on that river.
One of the nice things is they did bring back that walkway that actually connects Fantasyland here in the back over to Tomorrowland. Now, it's not as pretty as it used to be, where it'd be an open field and you get really good pictures, like especially the train going by, but it is still really cool because you go underneath Tron. Not many people know about that walkway, so that's what we're gonna end up doing, is taking that little walkway that goes past Barnstormer right there to the entrance of the train to the left, and right in the middle is the walkway. I'm gonna take that, and it'll take you right to the bottom of the ramp to Tron. Very funny that right when you go underneath to Tron, they do have this little sign for Tomorrowland, but the only other place that they have a sign like that is going into Tomorrowland across the bridge, and then when you go from Frontierland to Adventureland, going past like Tiana's over by Pirates, and those are the only two signs you see that tell you which land you're in, which is kind of interesting to me that not the other lands have those. I always feel like Tron is a very underwhelming attraction for what it could have been. Like, it's a cool ride concept, it's cool as the whole, like, with the launch and you're riding a bike, but the fact that it is such a short roller coaster makes it so makes it not worth it. Like, they only got the virtual queue for it open for less than a year, actually about a year and a half, and then it went to standby, and that's not where it currently stands, is that standby queue. We luckily have a return time for it, so that helps us out. And you know, I still don't think I've ever ridden this at night. Tron is saying it's got a 70-minute wait. That's not too bad though, honestly, for this time of the day, because this is right when everyone's starting to get ready to go to do fireworks and everything.
Users, prepare to be digitized into the world of Tron.
After a quick run through the grid, we are going across the front of the castle right now because we are heading over to Columbia Harbor House for a little bit of food. I just want something to drink. And then we did get a return time to go do Peter Pan's flight. It's only 45 minutes. You're gonna start seeing the crowd start picking up here in the hub space because people are gonna start lining up for fireworks. And tonight would not be a bad night to watch for fireworks or try to wait for fireworks because it is very cool out, like only in the 60s right now. So it doesn't mean you're gonna sit here and melt into small puddles like you would like when summertime rolls around. The riverboat is actually the crane that they are using to do all the work on Big Thunder Mountain. And the reason why that crane has to be so tall is because, one, they are putting in brand new pieces of track, but they are literally right behind Big Thunder in the backstage area, coming all the way across. And Big Thunder Mountain does go quite far out, and it does need to be able to lift up fairly heavy pieces as well. So that's why it's so large and stuff. I think the best views of the park that you get are right now, right at this, like what's called golden hour right when the sun is not fully set, but the nighttime has not fully set in. And it's some of the best pictures you can get around the parks, from like in front by Cinderella's castle to like even like the riverboat right now, because the riverboat's got its lights on and everything. So it makes it really kind of just pop, I feel like. I will say that I do firmly believe that the Magic Kingdom does have the weakest quick service options, because like we really like Columbia Harbor House and we really like Pecos Bill. Besides that, it's not really good options when it comes to quick service. Like Casey's Corner is great because we love the corn dog nuggets.
Casey's doesn't have a kid's meal, which is annoying.
Yeah, Kayla said that Casey doesn't have a kids meal, so it's really annoying. So like if you want to order the nuggets, you have to order all 10. And they give you all 10 plus big thing of fries. I really want like a kids menu where it's like 4 or 5 of them with the sides and then a drink with it, because kids menus honestly are the right way to go if you don't want to eat too much, because eating that much fried food and stuff, especially while you're on vacation, especially during the summer, it's a little rough. So I always say try to get the kids menu if you can. Nice thing about Columbia Harbor House, it's got actually healthier options. It has like rice, fish, green beans, stuff like that, that actually is really good to have, and it's kind of refreshing and much lighter than all the grease you can have on a trip. So it gives you an idea what the hub area kind of looks like about an hour before the show does go on. Now it's not horrible tonight, but I will say I would say about 30 minutes, this is going to be shoulder to shoulder with everyone and their brother. So that's just something to keep in mind. Like if you do want to watch the fireworks, like you're going to want to have a spot fairly early. And for these fireworks, you're really going to want to kind of be up in this area, because no, it is. That's why I'm actually kind of surprised. Because you kind of want this shot, because they do all the projections here and then the fireworks are kind of off to the right. So you really want the projections. If you've seen the show, I would say go behind the castle into Fantasyland, and you get a very good view of the castle still there, and you get all the music and the fireworks as well. But if you've never seen it and you have to see it on Main Street, because at least once watch it on Main Street, watch it up here, get a good view of the castle, with fireworks off to the right. Ooh, they do have a lot of Cinderella. They do have a lot of Cinderella 75th anniversary merchandise, including this shirt, which is really cute. Oh, Gus Gus and Shock Shock are actually like embroidered in. Ooh, these are fuzzy loungefly. So let's go with it. It's the original poster for Walt Disney's Cinderella. They do have some specialty jewelry just for it as well. They got this little ornament with the fairy godmother and Cinderella, and a cute little necklace. This really cute little shirt as well. Lots of really neat stuff. Ooh, check out this bag as well. It's made by Harvey's. Again, it's the like original, like it's like one of the original, what do you call it, cases or like posters for Cinderella. They do have a specialty Donald Duck 90th anniversary watch. And I always never seem to look at the watches because I never come into this shop, which is like the jewelry shop. But what I really saw, I just really like, is the Steamboat Willie pocket watch. Now that is absolutely amazing. With only a low price of $150 for it. Well, another thing also is that apparently they were doing some work on the train station here at Main Street, because they got some walls up around one of the staircases. Looks like only just one side though, so not too bad. But let's just be mindful, there's a lot of work happening around the parks. It is that time of the year, so just be patient. Things are down, things are not open right now, and walls may be up. I mean, one thing we didn't even show you was I didn't get to show you Astro Orbiter. Pretty much the entire ride is gone. And that's supposed to be reopening in like summertime, so maybe it's a good thing. Maybe they're redesigning it, maybe to like have you sit side by side, not one in front of the other. That would be actually really nice and actually a lot better to ride than how it was currently. Alrighty, before it gets too hectic, what I'm just now realizing is that there is an after hours event here at the Magic Kingdom, which means there is after hours. People are going to be here at the park quite much later, so that's why it's starting to get a little more busier than I was expecting it to be. So, but overall, very just simple day out of the park. We did a lot of pin trading today, and I'll actually show you guys those pins right now so you guys see what we ended up getting, because we actually did pretty damn well today on the pin trading front. Got to see quite a lot of stuff. Got to finally show you guys how Big Thunder is looking right now, and overall just got to hang out a little bit here at the Magic Kingdom. So make sure you haven't done so, you are subscribed to the channel. But we are heading on out for the Magic Kingdom, so with all that being said, we'll see y'all next time.